Former WBO champion Jeff Horn congratulates Pacquiao after he knocks out Lucas Matthysse and asks for a rematch. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Manny Pacquiao. I want the people of General Santos. He just defeated Lucas Matthysse, 7th round knockout, and he dominated. He looked sharp. A lot of people said it was vintage Pacquiao. Congratulations to him on the win. Now, a person that has a keen interest on what Pacquiao looked like in that fight is former foe Jeff Horn, and he was paying a watchful eye to see the outcome. And immediately after the fight, he posted this picture of himself and Pacquiao at the weigh-in for their fight in Brisbane. And it says, congratulations at Manny Pacquiao, rematch, hashtag boxing, hashtag world title, hashtag Pacquiao Horn. So he's saying, good job with Lucas Matthysse, you handled that, but we basically have unfinished business. I beat you as it sits, let's do a rematch. Listen, Pacquiao's a legend in the game. I would love to see him fight the likes of Keith Thurman, who I think has the super version of the belt. It's a little bit clear because the words super were read over the belt that he fought for Lucas Matthysse. But according to the WBA on Instagram, they said Keith Thurman is still the super champion. But I would love to see Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner versus Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence, IBF champion versus Manny Pacquiao. But at this point of his career, I don't think he is going to fight those guys. Terrence Crawford, I would love to see that. He beat Jeff Horn. So it is what it is. If he's not going to fight somebody like that, then there should be some interest in the Jeff Horn fight. You guys, even though Jeff Horn's coming off of a loss, Pacquiao's only one fight removed from a loss, and that loss was to Jeff Horn. So you guys have to keep in mind, styles make fights. When you look at this picture of Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao, Pacquiao looked a lot smaller. In the ring, when they rehydrated the night of the fight, Pacquiao looked a lot smaller. When Jeff Horn fought Terrence Crawford didn't look as massy. He looked skinnier or more wiry in terms of his frame, but the height disparity wasn't as apparent and stuff like that. And just overall, styles make fights. I was at the Crawford-Horn fight. Terrific performance by Terrence Crawford. But just because he did what he did with Jeff Horn doesn't mean that Pacquiao would do that in a rematch. So I think they could make some money here. Rematch probably in Brisbane, especially since Pacquiao, they said he owes $20 million in back taxes or some shit in America. So I don't know if he's even thinking about trying to fight, because if you owe $20 million in taxes, good luck. Because Uncle Sam don't play, and they will come get their money, especially if you fight in America. They will probably garnish your wages or something and just take it right about your check. But so I could see something like this happen. That's another reason why the Errol Spence fights and stuff like that, because I don't think Errol Spence as a champion is going to try to go to the Philippines or, you know, China, Macau, China, or somewhere to fight Pacquiao. And if Pacquiao is really having these tax troubles, then how's he going to fight in America against, like I said, Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner, Sean Porter, Errol, Keith Thurman, stuff like that? So a realistic fight could be a rematch in Australia with Jeff Horn. Again, styles make fights. Even though Jeff Horn is no longer champion and he lost a lopsided fight to Terrence Crawford, Terrence Crawford did that. Pacquiao still has yet to do that to Jeff Horn. Now, I will say this. I personally had Pacquiao winning the Jeff Horn fight. I thought he did enough to win. But I think Pacquiao really underestimated Jeff Horn. Rightfully so. He had almost 60 fights. Jeff Horn kind of came out of nowhere, no signature names, 15 or so wins, undefeated, but the biggest name on his record was like a 41-year-old Randall Bailey and a bunch of other guys with even smaller names, right? So I think he underestimated him. Pacquiao going in against Lucas the Machine Matthysse, he knew he couldn't underestimate Matthysse because Matthysse has a full body of work that we've seen in the States, and it's been documented who he's fought. The Danny Garcia, Zab Judah, Devin Alexander, John Molina, you know, Victor Postal, who sparred with Pacquiao in the past, right? So a lot of, you know, Ruslan Provodnikov, another Pacquiao former sparring partner, fought Lucas Matthysse. So Pacquiao, of course, he looked good versus Matthysse, but you're not going to underestimate a guy like that. And I'm not making any excuses. Pacquiao, if you thought he lost to Jeff Horn or whatnot, I thought he won. But even if you thought Jeff Horn beat him and won fair and square or whatnot, I think he underestimated the man because he didn't expect a rugged fight. But when you're in there, it's similar to what I feel about, like, let's say Robert Easter Jr. versus Javier Fortuna. Now, Javier Fortuna had been knocked out in a lighter weight class and was moving up. So I don't think Easter expected to be at the Barclays in there as tough. He probably like, oh, this dude's been stopped in the lighter division. I'm going to go ahead and stop him. But from what I've seen, it looks like Robert Easter is intently training, switched some things around in his camp, training with Devin Alexander's trainer, Kevin Cunningham, because he's fighting Mikey Garcia. So in my opinion, when you know you're fighting a marquee name, where if you beat that person, your star power grows exponentially, you're going to take that seriously. Or like in Pacquiao's his case, a high profile guy, a guy who once was a champion, had a pretty big name, Lucas Matthysse, you're not going to take it lightly. But Jeff Horn, he kind of came out of nowhere. So bottom line, I think in the rematch, it could be the same, but it could be different because obviously now he's not going to underestimate Jeff Horn, right? I thought Pacquiao looked good with Boo Boy, even though he didn't have Freddie Roach in his corner. So maybe we'll see what kind of differences that makes. So again, if Pacquiao's not going to fight American champions, or if he's unable to fight in America, I wouldn't mind this particular rematch, even though Jeff Horn lost to Terrence Crawford, because you can't give Pacquiao credit for what Terrence Crawford did. When Pacquiao fought Horn, all we know is whether you thought Horn won or Pacquiao won, it was a really difficult fight for both, right? Where they both got hurt in that fight. So beating Matthysse, he didn't really throw that many punches. There was not that much resistance. He kind of lied down, seemed gun shy early on. Jeff Horn, to his credit, he got hard because Crawford, I was there live. I was super close, ringside, and Crawford was hitting him with some shit, and he was still coming. Like, there's no quit in him, you know what I mean? Even though he doesn't have the defense and stuff like that. And he showed you that in the Pacquiao fight in that round 9. So, you know, this is a good fight where Pacquiao's at in his career, if he's not going to try to unify or pursue the big champions. Let me know what you think of Jeff Horn's invitation to rematch Pacquiao. I think the money would be there too. You know, I don't know if Pacquiao's going to go back with Top Rank, but we'll see. Let me know if you love the fight, hate it. I just think in situations like this, you got to look at it. Just because Terrence Crawford beat Jeff Horn, Pacquiao still is 0-1 with Jeff Horn. So he should be looking to unify. And if he's not going to do that, then he should probably look to clear up this blemish. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.